ice to Venezuela to Trump potentially running for a third term. The fact that we're going to break up NATO so that we can invade Greenland. Like, what the fuck? NATO, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you thought, like, you know, NATO, the whole point of NATO was to stop tyranny and be able to have, like, allies that could easily come together so that we could respond to some, you know, crazy stuff and just be unified and, like, just be an intimidation to, like, you know, those that wanted to commit aggression to, you know, think something, like, you know, think differently and, you know, change what they were about to do. You know, it's supposed to be a deterrent. And the fact that, like, we're just, you know, we're going to be the ones that break it is pretty wild. You know, we own it. Like, we contribute more than anyone else to it. We, everyone, like, follow, you know, I mean, like, we are a global power, man. We put pressure on everyone to do what we say. You know, our allies have seemingly came through us most. I know people be like, well, we pay more. Well, because, like, we have more bases. There's already, like, American, like, look at Greenland. Like, they had to remove troops from there to make it look like we didn't have a presence. We have military bases already on Greenland, and we're going to invade it. Just for Trump's ego, too, because, like, you know, name a real concern, right? There could be a couple real concerns when it comes to why you'd want, you know, American control on Greenland, you know, like why you'd want, like, at least sound control on Greenland, you know, like, especially polar, you know, the polar caps melting changes our how close us and Russia and China are when, like, you know, going through the North Pole and going over the top. Something that's like a brand new, like, strategic military front that we haven't seen before, for sure. That's like that, you know, like you can base a common sense, logical perspective on the fact that, like, American influence, American military, and, like, a Western, like, protection of thought, like, whether I agree with it or not, like, you can make the argument on why there needs to be a good presence there, right? Like, why we need to be there. But, like, we're already there. We already have access to bases. Like, whatever our influence is, we can make it happen. Like, I mean, like, no one wants to go to war with us. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to go to war with us. And, like, we are, like, the capitalist backbone. Like, the American dollar is the reserve currency of the world. We don't have to go to war with Greenland to have that influence, to, like, have that protection. Then, like, another, like, thing that, another argument you can make on, like, why should America have control over Greenland would be, like, you know, rare minerals,